Cumhurbaşkanımız Recep Tayyip Erdoğan.
Aziz İstanbullular, Zeytinburnu ilçemizde
Dear
ikamet
Istanbulites,
eden değerli kardeşlerim,
my valuable brothers and
kıymetli
sisters
hanımefendiler
residing in
ve efendiler,
Zeytinburnu district,
sevgili gençler,
valuable ladies and gentlemen, dear
hepinizi
youth,
kalbi
I
duygularımla
would like to greet you all
muhabbetle
wholeheartedly and cordially.
bugün sizlerle hasret gidermenin
Today,
hem
to
de
do away with our
Zeytinburnu'muza
longing
yeni bir eser
and
kazandırmanın
also
sevincini
bring about a
beraber
new
yaşıyoruz.
project for Zeytinburnu,
Açılışını yapmak üzere bir araya geldiğimiz
we are together
Zeytinburnu
and feel the
beş
joy
telsiz
together.
Millet Bahçesi'nin
Zeytinburnu
içindeki oyun alanları,
National Garden,
yürüyüş,
with its
ve
playgrounds,
bisiklet yolları,
walking and
etkinlik
cycling
alanlarıyla
lanes,
ilçemize ve
event
şehrimize
areas.
hayırlı olmasını diliyorum.
Hopefully, the National
Millet
Garden will be
Bahçemizin
auspicious.
bünyesindeki Buz adasının da
The
çocuklarımız
ice
ve
skating ring,
gençlerimiz başta olmak
the
üzere
Ice Island as we call it,
vatandaşlarımız tarafından
hopefully
beğeniyle
will be
karşılandığını
favored.
inanıyorum.
And I believe
Yine bu
it is so
alanda
by all our
hizmete
citizens.
sunulan
And in
Milli
this area,
Zeytinburnu tesisi de
Science
atölyeleri
Zeytinburnu
ve
facility,
etkinlikleriyle
with its workshops and
ilçemizdeki
events,
çocuklarımızın
be
en gözde
the
yeri
favorite
haline
place for our children in the
her millet bahçesi
district.
gibi
Of
burada
course,
da
just like
bir
every other
kütüphanemiz yer
national
almaktadır.
garden, we also have
Onlara hitap eden
a library
spor merkezi de
here,
Buz
and also a
Adası
sports
bünyesinde
complex for
faaliyete
women
geçmiştir.
has come operational under the
Bir
roof of
süredir
Ice
sizlere
Island.
hizmet veren beş
For a
telsiz
while,
millet bahçemizin
Beşiktaş's National Garden has
resmi
been in your
açılışını
service,
yapıyoruz.
and we are officially opening
millet
it today.
bahçemizin ilk günden itibaren
Since the very
ilçemiz
first
sakinleri
day,
tarafından
the National
sahiplenildiğini,
Garden has been
özellikle
embraced
akşamları
by the residents of
bir yaşam
the
alanına
district,
dönüştüğünü
and
görüyoruz.
especially it has become a
Şu
very
anda
vivacious area
ekranda görüyoruz.
at night
Hoş bulduk.
and evening times, as we observe.
Dün akşam
Last night,
Kazakistan Astana'dan geldim. Ondan
I flew
önce
from Kazakhstan,
Semerkant'taydım.
Astana, and before that, I
Yine
was in
yakında
Samarkand,
Özbekistan
and soon
Semerkant'a gidiyorum.
I will be visiting
Ardından
Uzbekistan,
inşallah
Samarkand again,
Endonezya'da
and hopefully in
G20
Indonesia
zirvesine katılacağız.
we will be participating to
Bizim bu
G20
gidişlerimiz
summit.
birilerinin gidişlerine benzemez.
Our visits are not like the visits of some others.
Beş telsiz Beş telsiz millet bahçemizin ve bünyesindeki tüm tesislerin ilçemize kazandırılmasında emeği
I
geçen
would like to congratulate
başta Çevre Şehircilik
the
Bakanı
Ministry,
olmak üzere
the Minister of Environment
bütün
and
arkadaşlarımızı,
Urbanization, and all our colleagues,
yüklenici firma dahil
all companies, including
vesileyle
the contracting company,
milletimizin
for having brought
özellikle
the
millet
Beşiktaş's
bahçelerini
National Garden and all the facilities in it
yatırımlarını
to fruition.
AK Parti
The
iktidarıyla
investments of
tanıdığını da
National Gardens
etmek
has been known to our
Şu
people
anda millet
through AK
bahçemizin
Party
içinde
governments.
kitabe
Right now,
anıtı yer alan
we have a
15
monument
Temmuz
in
şehidimiz
the National
Kurmay
Garden
Albay
for
Sayın
the
Ertürk'ü
Staff Colonel
rahmetle yad ediyoruz.
Said Ertuk's memory. And I
Şehitlerimizin
remember
ve
him with
gazilerimizin
gratitude,
bize
the martyr
emaneti
of
olan
July the
bu vatanı,
15th. This
eserlerimizle,
homeland entrusted to us by our
hizmetlerimizle,
martyrs and veterans
yatırımlarımızla
is
donatılmış gibi
adorned with
yeri geldiğinde
investments, services, and projects.
kanlarımızla
And
sulanmasını da
when necessary,
bildiğimizi
we have always
son
known
örneği
how to
15 Temmuz'da.
feeded with
Rabbinden bir daha
our
ülkemize
blood.
böyle kara
And the
geceler
most
yaşatmamasını
striking example of it
niyaz
is
ediyorum.
July the 15th, and I pray to God
Değerli kardeşlerim,
so He will not have
Fatih'in
us experience such nights
milletimize
again. My
yadigarı
dear brothers and
İstanbul
sisters, the
sadece
heirloom of
ülkemizin değil,
Fatih, if you will,
tüm bölgenin,
to us, Istanbul,
tüm dünyanın
is
gözyaşıydı.
not the apple of
İstanbul
eye
başka.
for
Onun
our
için
country, but the whole
İstanbul
region and the
aşığı
world.
bir
Istanbul is
cumhurbaşkanınızın
special,
olduğunu
so you should always know
bu
that you
şehre
have a
yaptığımız
president
her
who is in
hizmetin,
love
her
with
yatırımın
Istanbul. Every investment,
ülkenin
every
tamamına ve ötesine
service
ulaşan
done for this
etkilerle
city
dönüşü olmaktadır.
has reflections going across the whole country.
Bu anlayışta İstanbul'un en
With this
keskin
understanding,
ilçelerinden olan
one of the most
Zeytinburnu'nda
distinct
toplu konut
districts of
projelerinden
Istanbul,
millet bahçelerine
Zeytinburnu.
kadar pek çok
In
çalışmayı
Zeytinburnu, from
hayata geçirdik.
mass housing projects to national gardens,
Çırpıcı millet
we have
bahçemizi
materialized
daha önce
many
hizmete açmıştık.
projects. Chirpuji
Bugün
National
eski
Garden had
askeri
been put to
lojmanlar
public use
bölgesindeki
before,
beş
and
telsiz
today
millet
Beshtelsiz
bahçesinin
National Garden
resmi açılışını
is
gerçekleştiriyoruz.
officially opened today,
Merkez Efendi
where
millet
the old
bahçesinin projelendirme
quarters
çalışmaları
of
sürüyor.
military were, and some
konutta
others
ve
work is
kentsel
underway
dönüşümde de
for other national
ilçemizde
gardens for
önemli adımlar attık.
urbanization and
Biliyorsunuz,
urban
geçtiğimiz
transformation
haftalarda
and mass housing.
ilk
We have
yerim,
taken many other
ilk
steps.
iş yerim
As you
adıyla
know, in previous weeks,
500 bin konut,
with the
1
title
milyon
My
arsa,
First Home, My First
50 bin
Workplace,
iş yeri
the
hedefleyerek
project
yeni
took
bir
start
kampanya başlattık.
for the construction of 500,000
Bugüne
dwelling
kadar
houses and
1
50,000
milyon
workplaces. We started a
170 bin
new
sosyal
campaign.
konutu
1
kazandırmış
million
bir hükümet olarak
170,000 social houses
milyonlarca
were built.
vatandaşımızı ilk defa ev
And
sahibi yapacağız.
with this campaign, we will
Kardeşlerim,
make sure that millions of
şunu açık
citizens
söylüyorum.
own their
cevap
first homes for the
Bay
first
Kemal,
time. My dear brothers and sisters, this CHB,
Bay
this
Kemal,
Mr. Kemal,
sen bizim Türkiye'de, Türkiye dışında kazandırdığımız eserlerle ancak
you
turistik seyahat
can
yaparsın.
only have a touristic visit to the great projects
Şöyle,
we
eline diline
have adorned our
12
country
tane
with.
belediyem var. 13 tane
You
belediye
have
büyükşehir olarak
been
var.
administrating
Sen o büyük
12,
şehirlerde
13
ne yaptın?
municipalities,
Ne
and
yapıyorsun?
some
Bunu
greater
söyleyin.
municipalities included. Tell me what you
İstanbul
have been
Büyükşehir
doing
Belediye
there
Başkanı iken
when
Kiptaş'ı
serving
kurduk.
as the
Ve
mayor
Kiptaş'ta
of Istanbul, greater
İstanbul'umuza
municipality. We
özellikle
established Kiptaş, and in
süratle
Istanbul,
ilk
in
defa
particular,
tarihinde
very
görülmemiş
fast,
konutları yaptık.
we
Ve bu
built
süreç devam ediyor.
mass houses, the
Değmez,
first of their kinds
değmez,
in
değmez.
history.
Ona
Is
siz
not even worth
SSK'nın
it.
hesabını sorun.
You should hold him to account for the Social Security institution. When he was presiding at the institution,
Onu nasıl SSK'lı yaptın, onun hesabını sorun. Bunların bütün hedefi kesinlikle
ask him how he had
yoksulluktur. Ülkemizin 81 vilayetinin ve ilçelerinin her biri
all
gibi
his relatives ensured.
ve Zeytinburnu'muzda
This is
bu kampanyadan
corruption.
hissesini alacaktır.
And
Diğer yandan
those times are over, and Istanbul and Zeytinburnu will take its share from all the great work we do on the other hand, and we have been meticulously following all activities we have started. And in Sümer neighborhood in Sahil Park, a houses region,
konut ve 151 dükkan inşa ettik.
we have constructed 2,867 residential units and 151 workplaces, and we replaced the structures in the old military quarters and created a new area for living and breathing, if you like.
Şöyle ekrana bakalım.
We have been knitted with
Millet
beauty.
bahçemizi görelim.
In our nature we have it. Now just take a look around and see our National Garden. Along with the National Garden we open today, we have 268 residential units and 14 workplaces under construction. In Quran building, which collapsed on its own, we have also started the construction for 160 apartments and 49 workplaces. In Tals's neighborhood, 281 apartments and 97 workplaces under construction will be delivered to their owners. In the Üsküp district of Merkez Efendi, more than 300 apartments and 100 workplaces have been architecturally designed, and after the agreement signed, it will be put to project and construction. And the transformation process for the public transportation will be speeded up. The İpekçi Sports Complex in the first half of the next year will be fully constructed. Fatih Sultan Mehmet Foundation University's construction will be complete by the end of the year, inshallah. With all investments and services, Zeytinburnu municipality has been significantly contributing for the change of our district of Zeytinburnu, as can be seen in all corners of our district. With the rehabilitation and zoning activities we bring in further value for Zeytinburnu. This district, which has a long history, from the Ottomans to the Republic, has throughout history, and in particular recently, continued to be a center of culture, faith, and tourism. And in all districts of Istanbul, problems related with irregular urbanization or construction were seen, especially for long years. Certain industrial or structures caused problems, but with the investments we have made and transformation processes we have started, we have been following and tracing this transformation process, and have been gradually, step by step, making Zeytinburnu rise more and more. My dear brothers and sisters, in 1994, when I was elected the mayor of Istanbul Greater Municipality, we have always seen the matters of this city and district, our own matters, and closely follow them. And when God graced me with the duty of serving as the Prime Minister of the country, we concerned ourselves with the concerns of all matters. And in 2014, and on following according to the new presidential system, and after I was elected the president in 2018, we have been continuing on this path resolutely. And the name of the politics throughout this process has only one name, which is the politics of service and great projects. I'm also with AK women. For years, our nation suffered from single-party fascism and also exploitation of tutelage and usurp of rights by military coup makers. But since the time we came to office, with all the democracy and developments we have started, we have changed this history.
Maşallah. Önce ülkemizi hayata geçirdiğimiz asırlık eser
for our country with the services and projects of century worth. We brought our country together with our 2023 goals. And then for the greatest legacy to be transferred over next generations, we presented our 2053 vision. And now with the century of Turkey, we are crowning all these investments. Remember the old matters of our country. Our people had security concerns. Terror organizations used to loom large. We were longing for days of peace. But have we finished all of these threats? Yes, we have. From education to health, from transportation to sports, in all areas, our people had challenges to access to fundamental services. But with these services we put to use, have we not solved all these problems? For the power, reputation, and greatness of our country, our people had a feeling, had a will to feel it, and have we ensured that. Yes, in brief, all problems, all matters, all expectations of Turkey and all expectations of our country, of our people, have been realized because of the impacts of the global crisis and the pandemic. Recently, my dear brothers and sisters, there have been certain challenges, and isn't it obvious that we have overcome those? Every passing day, are we not going to better? As the well that solved the problems of the country's old past, we have found solutions. When CHP was ruling, we had mud holes and ramps. But we, in 1994, when we came to office, we liberated our city from all these. And tomorrow we will do the same. So that's why I say, let's all together clear the path for the century of Turkey in 2023. We have designed the century of Turkey with the driving engine city of our country, Istanbul, and we will be constructing it all together. And that's why we expect you to make your choices very carefully in 2023. My brothers and sisters, God forbid, the chaos, fight, crisis, instability, and insecurity days of the old Turkey. If we go back to those days, we will miss out on this opportunity. We can never take such a responsibility, neither for ourselves nor for our children. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, are you ready? Are you ready? One nation, one flag, one homeland, one state. We shall be one. We shall be great. We shall be strong. We shall be brothers and sisters. And we shall all together be Turkey. Be sure, all the rest will follow. May God be with us and help us. With these thoughts in mind, I hope the Beşiktaş National Garden and the ice ring will be auspicious for our district and city. I greet you all with love and respect. Stay in health.
Başkanımız Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'a konuşmaları için çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Ve bir müddet daha misafir ediyoruz sahnede. Günün anısına hediyelerini takdim etmek üzere Zeytinburnu Belediye Başkanımız Sayın Ömer Arısoy'u sahneye davet ediyoruz. Buyurunuz lütfen. Türkiye Buz Hokeyi Milli Takımı Zeytinburnu Belediye Spor Kulübü'nün milli takımı forması. Teşekkür ediyoruz. Saygıdeğer hemşehrilerimiz, Cumhurbaşkanımız Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, Zeytinburnu Millet Bahçesi ve Buz Adası açılışını kurdele kesmek suretiyle gerçekleştirecektir. Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımıza refakat etmek üzere AK Parti Genel Başkan Vekillerimizi, Sayın Bakanlarımızı, Sayın Genel Başkan Yardımcılarımızı, Sayın Milletvekillerimizi, Sayın İstanbul Valimizi, Sayın TOKİ Başkanımızı, AK Parti İstanbul İl Başkanımızı, Milliyetçi Hareket Partisi İstanbul İl Başkanımızı, belediye başkanlarımızı, Emlak Konut Genel Müdürümüzü, Türkiye